Are we okay? Are we okay? I think we're okay. Okay. It's been a while since I've done a sit down one, so let's get started. So today is Monday and I've really been feeling this kind of like, let's set goals. I do not set goals at the beginning of like the year because winter Megan is not the same as almost spring Megan. Almost spring Megan is productive and we love doing things. I'm filming in a different spot if you're a returning viewer, so I figured that this was probably the best. I got notes, but if you're new here, hi, I'm Megan. This isn't normally what we talk about, but I figured I would do something that was like what I was doing, like actually doing, instead of like vlogging what I was doing, if that makes sense. Anyways, we're gonna talk about goal setting and how to do that and how to accomplish those goals because I've been like really into that lately. So if that's something you want to check out, just keep watching. So I broke this up into 10 steps for you guys just so we can, you know, make it easy and assessed. And again, I actually wrote it out. Can we take a second to talk about my new notebook that my mom got me for my birthday? My birthday was last week. If you're watching this in the future, I just turned 30 last week. So this was one of my birthday presents from my mom. So I'm writing things in it. I'm actually using it. It's not going to sit on the shelf and just be. Okay. So 10 easy steps. Let's start with step 1. We're gonna have self-reflection. What you're gonna do is you need to like really reflect and like be honest with yourself. What are you good at right now? What are your, what are you like struggling with right now? When you're setting your goals, don't set a goal that you're actually struggling with because then you're setting yourself up to not really achieve that. If you're gonna, if you're not mentally prepared to set your goal, then don't set that as your goal. Set your goal as something, we'll talk about that earlier, like in a little bit, but you're gonna wanna actually make these goals that reflect your life, where you are, what you're doing, because if you don't, then you're just setting somebody else's goals. Like, that's why I don't set my goals in December with everybody else, like with our New Year, New Me thing, because a lot of the time I just kind of feel like we're just yoinking other people's ideas because it seems like it's really a great, like, I'm not going to make a huge fitness goal of I'm going to run for like 2 hours every day or whatever. Like, I'm going to go to the gym for 2 hours every day. One, I can't drive. How the heck am I going to get to the gym? Just because somebody else says they're going to go work out for 2 hours? I don't know. I picked a random number, all right? Don't come for me if this is like a not real goal, but I can't get to the gym. Why would I set a goal for myself when I can't even get there? I don't drive, so already going to a gym can't be a goal for me. So how does that reflect my life? Make your goals reflect your own life. So number 1 is self-reflection. Know who you are and what you need to do to set and pick your goals. Number 2, you've got to make your goals specific. If you set a vague goal, you're never going to get it. You're never going to get to it. You need to put a number on it to make it actually like specific. Put a number on it. So my goal, like this morning, I was writing out my goals. I was like, drink water. No, I need to put a number. So I'm going to drink 3 of my sippy cups full of water. I don't know what like the actual like measurement, like put a number with it so I know exactly how much I want to do. Or like, if you're doing, let's see, maybe you need to get something done. So right now I'm working on the Halfway to Haunt stuff. So every day I'm writing 2 pages of a project that I'm working on for Halfway to Haunts. That's going to come. I've got some really exciting things. If you're a member by, supporting us financially down there, if you're in tier 2 or 3, you already know what I'm working on. So every day I'm writing up 2 things for that. It's going to be amazing. Anyways, you need to have a number so it's actually measurable rather than work like making it vague. I could say, by the end of the month, I want to save money. Well, how much do you want to save? I want to save $5 a week. I want to save $100 a week. What are you doing? What are you saving for? Be specific. And how much are you going to put towards it with a number? The number is going to help you reach those goals because now it's measurable. 3, we're going to prioritize what goals are actually important and relevant to your life. Also, you need to make sure that, if your goal is super significant, I'm trying to think of what my goals are so that we can do this. my goals right now is decluttering my closet. So this is a huge priority to me. I have had clothes that I've had since I was 15. I've had clothes for 15 years. I don't wear the same clothes that I wore 15 years ago, but I'm holding on to it just in case. No, my priority is cleaning that out so that I can redo my closet because I have too much stuff in it. So that's a top goal for me. Also, like, creating content. That is a huge priority to me. That is how I'm doing things. Can you guys see this wind out there? This is insane. It's so windy right now. Maybe your goal is to spend more time with your family. That's a top priority, spending more time, because you know you're working too much. You're putting other things that aren't your priority first. So again, self-reflect. So if you're reflecting on those things that need to be worked on, you're going to be able to prioritize what's the most important to you. 4, we're going to break it down. You're going to write those goals out, and then you're going to break it down into smaller steps on how you're going to achieve it. When you break down your big goals, it makes it a lot more manageable, especially when you have a number attached to it. So as far as like my decluttering journey goes, I'm getting rid of 5 things every single day. This way I don't get overwhelmed. I get very overwhelmed easily. 5 things every day to my donate pile. This way when I leave, or I could set it as pick up 5 things every time I leave the room. Like if my kids are a mess, pick up 5 things. When you leave a room, put 5 things away where they belong. It's a number. We're breaking it down. It's also reaching towards a larger goal of making things organized and decluttered. That is my example for that. Or, for YouTube, if we are breaking it down, I want to start a YouTube channel. Well, today you're going to start with making your name, making the channel. Start by making it. And then tomorrow you can work on filling out your bio. Break it down before you start it. Or, work on the banner that goes, like, that's up there somewhere. I don't know. The thing that's at the top of your page, make that one day. We're breaking it down to make the big thing. Okay. 5, we're going to write those goals down. It solidifies it, and it also is a constant reminder. So you can write it in a journal. I use my daily grind planner, so I'm constantly writing out my goals every single day. Every single day I'm writing out my goals for the month, and it really helps solidify and remind yourself what you're working towards. 6, you got to be flexible with yourself. This goes back to self-reflecting, which was number 1. You got to know who you are. If your goals are not serving you, are not able to work with your lifestyle right now, then you need to be able to adjust it and change it so that it does work, because otherwise you're still not going to reach it no matter what you do. If it's not, you're going to learn. You are going to learn about yourself while you're setting these goals. So sometimes they're just not going to work. So you should change them, because if you're going to push yourself to do something that's just not possible, then why do it? Because it's a goal that you have set in your mind. I mean, if you're stubborn, go ahead and go for it. But if you want to actually obtain your goals, obtain the milestone of reaching it, I don't know. If you want to do that, then actually evaluate your life, adjust it, and go forward, because, 7, accountability. So when you're making these goals, have an accountability partner. Share your goals, what you're trying to do and what you're trying to achieve, with another person, okay? This way you're held accountable by another person, and they can also celebrate with you when you achieve those goals. It also can, having an accountability buddy can also keep you motivated to get things going. So I know in the members only, so again, I'm just gonna plug it real quick. We are doing a get it done make along. So we are working through all of our whips to get it done, just to clear all our needles, because we all have some languishing projects. Yes, we also have languishing problems, to get done, and we share it with each other, and we encourage each other, and we help. So that's in our little group. Also, just makes it more fun. I thought the cat jumped in the window. It did not. All right. 9. We are going to celebrate every milestone you make. You're going to come up with a way of once you achieve that milestone, and you're going to celebrate it. No matter how small, no matter how large, you're going to celebrate every step of the way. I talked about this, I believe, in like the 5 ways to show yourself self-love. I know I talked about it in the members. The members got 30 ways to show self-love, to encourage it. This is what we worked on in February. Just a constant reminder to be gentle to ourselves, achieve our goals, because if you're not taking care of yourself, you're not going to reach your goals anyways. If you're interested in that, you can join down there, or I'll link the video somewhere up here for you guys. Oh, up here, down there in the description, we'll link it too, because there are some good things that also reflect on setting goals and how to love yourself and achieve being positive. You know, positive reinforcement, celebrating those milestones goes a long way. If you got kids, you know, positive reinforcement goes a long way. Which leads us to our last number 10, which is reflect and adjust, which I kind of really talked about making things like realistically, but you constantly, like every week, we'll say every week because it's a number and it goes back on all the other points, you need to evaluate and assess what you're doing to actually make it positive, like to make it go forward. Like, what do you need to work on more? What do you need to work on less? What did you already work on? Did you set like, and it's really gonna help you, because you know your whole life is evolving. We're human. Everything is gonna change. Situations are gonna change. Life is gonna change. Sometimes it's this is not what I was manifesting moment, but we're going to take it seriously, and we're going to evaluate and talk about how we're going to move forward and how we're going to work with that to roll with it, because we need to adjust and be flexible while evaluating ourselves and self-evaluating. So they all work together to make like a big braid of how we're going to step forward and do this. So I hope this was helpful and you enjoy this, or you can apply this to your life. Let me know if you guys like these kind of videos more than like the vlogs or anything else, and we can make more of them. So make sure you give this video a thumbs up, you're subscribed, and you come back to check out what we're up to. I post like 3 videos a week, sometimes more, sometimes less, you know, give or take, because life is lifing. So I love you all. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.